Instead, he falls for the forbidden fruit because he's a human. And he's like, how bad can it be? I'm going to be up a clean pawn. All right, Hikaru ain't got nothing. Clean pawn. And now I can play b5 anyway. And you say, how can he play b5? Well, because it's the same thing. You get the pawn and you get the bonus. And you just keep attacking. But for some reason, Arjun here goes, you know what? I'm playing Hikaru. I got to be a little bit careful because I know how good his defensive skills are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade the queens. Look how much of his advantage left. It was 0.9. Before winning the pawn, it was like 1.3. So now it's 0.9 only, which is fine. He's a pawn up. But now it's 0.5, 0.4. You know why? Because Hikaru, that was his plan all along. Hikaru now has a target. Eric Icy's going to defend the target. But in defending the target, Eric Icy is now very passive. And now Hikaru starts running circles around the white position despite being down a pawn. Because the knight can't move. If the knight can't move, the rooks can't move. The rooks were put there to attack. Now they can't even attack. If you play a4, I just go here. If you play b5, I'll just take. Where's the attack? You don't have an attack anymore. You don't have a queen. You don't have any powerful pieces on the board. So within about 5 moves, Eric Icy is borderline worse. He's worse. He's worse despite being up a pawn. How does that happen? He's up a pawn in a position with rooks and knights. But he's worse. Huh? It's like being up a goal in football, but suddenly you're down to 9 players, I guess. I don't know. There's no comparison. Or you're down to, you got injured players on the field. And, Eric Icy keeps trying. He attacks a little bit, but Hikaru's just got a blockade. And he's just going for this pawn. And he's going to get that pawn because after f5, that knight's got to move. The knight's moved. Now Hikaru's got all the benefits of his position. He's not even down a pawn anymore. But Eric Icy's going to fight back. But notice what else Hikaru does to people. The clock. 3 minutes versus 2. It was just 2 minutes versus 4. Eric Icy trying to fight back. The king is pushed back. Here comes the rook and the knight. f4. Takes. The king is hiding. Eric Icy down to his final minute. Hikaru's very good at instigating in positions like this. 20 seconds for Eric Icy. A lot of checks being given. Rook e1. Rook f1. Hikaru trades and plays rook d3. It's impossible to make a move for white. That knight was put there about 20 moves ago. Then I was put there 20 moves ago, but now it can't move because it's stuck defending this pawn. The pressure of Hikaru forced Eric Icy to play passively, and the knight never moved again. And after rook h2, it's just over. He's just going to lose everything. He takes, knight d2 check, anywhere the king moves. Knight f3, wins the rook, defends the rook. Game over.